The Young and the Restless next week, October 14th to 18th. In the ever-shifting landscape of Genoa City, power plays and hidden agendas are the norms. The latest developments involve a tangled web of deception, ambition, and resurging pasts that threaten to upheave the lives of its most influential residents. Central to this unfolding drama are Audra Charles, Victor Newman, Jack Abbott, Chance Chancellor, Sharon Newman, Daniel Romalotti, Daisy Carter, and Lucy Romalotti. Audra's bold move. Audra Charles, a savvy and ambitious executive, has decided to take a risky step to secure her position in the corporate hierarchy. Feeling undervalued at Newman Enterprises, she confronts the patriarch, Victor Newman, revealing that Jabot Cosmetics has offered her a position. "Victor, I've been approached by Jack Abbott. He wants me at Jabot," Audra states confidently during a private meeting. Victor, known for his stoicism and shrewdness, remains unfazed. "Is that so? Well, Audra, you must do what you think is best for your career," he replies, his gaze piercing but indifferent. Audra presses on, attempting to elicit a reaction. "If my contributions here aren't appreciated, I might just take him up on his offer." Victor leans back, a slight smirk forming. "You're free to make your own choices. Newman Enterprises doesn't hold anyone against their will." Her attempt to leverage a counteroffer falls flat. Victor's nonchalance leaves Audra both frustrated and contemplative. She had expected him to recognize her value and perhaps offer her a more significant role. Instead, she's met with indifference, pushing her to reconsider her loyalties. Chance's hidden suspicions. Meanwhile, Chance Chancellor, Genoa City's dedicated detective, is vocal about his suspicions regarding Daniel Romalotti in a recent murder case. Publicly, he maintains that Daniel is the prime suspect. However, beneath the surface, Chance is meticulously observing Sharon Newman. In conversations with his colleagues, Chance mentions, Daniel fits the profile, but something about Sharon's behavior doesn't add up. He orchestrates situations to keep Sharon off balance, hoping she'll reveal incriminating information. By diverting attention toward Daniel, he hopes Sharon will let her guard down. One afternoon at Crimson Lights, Sharon approaches Chance. "Any updates on the case?" she inquires, trying to sound casual. "We're closing in on Daniel." "It's only a matter of time," Chance replies, watching her reaction closely. Sharon offers a tight smile. "That's good to hear." Chance notes the flicker of anxiety in her eyes. His instincts as a seasoned detective tell him that Sharon knows more than she's letting on. The return of Daisy Carter. The atmosphere intensifies with the unexpected return of Daisy Carter, a figure whose past is as tumultuous as it is notorious. Her presence sends ripples of unease throughout the community, but none are more affected than Daniel Romalotti. Daniel confronts Daisy at the park. "What are you doing back in Genoa City?" he demands, his tone a mix of anger and concern. Daisy smiles coyly. "Is that any way to greet an old friend?" "Stay away from Lucy," Daniel warns. "She doesn't need to know you're her mother. You've caused enough harm." Daisy's expression hardens. "Heather is gone, Daniel. Lucy deserves to know the truth about her family. You can't keep her from me." Daniel clenches his fists. "I won't let you disrupt her life. She's been through enough." "That's not your decision to make anymore," Daisy retorts. "No one can stop me from being a part of my daughter's life." Lucy's new reality. Lucy Romalotti, grieving the loss of her stepmother Heather Stevens, is vulnerable and searching for connection. Daisy's arrival introduces confusion and conflict into her already tumultuous life. At Crimson Lights, Lucy confides in her friend. "There's this woman. She says she's my mother." Her friend looks surprised. "I thought Heather was your mom." "Heather raised me, but Daisy. She's my biological mother," Lucy explains, her voice tinged with uncertainty. "How do you feel about that?" "I don't know. Part of me is curious. Part of me feels like I'm betraying Heather and Dad." As Lucy grapples with these emotions, Daniel becomes increasingly anxious about Daisy's influence. He fears that Daisy's manipulative tendencies will harm Lucy. Sharon's unraveling. Sharon Newman, while maintaining a facade of normalcy, is battling internal demons. Chance's subtle provocations exacerbate her anxiety. Unaware that she is under surveillance, Sharon begins to exhibit signs of paranoia. During a charity event, Sharon bumps into Chance again. "You're everywhere these days," she remarks, forcing a laugh. "Just doing my job," Chance replies smoothly. "Keeping the city safe." Sharon feels a chill. "Do you think the murderer will be caught soon?" "Oh, I'm confident justice will be served," he says, his eyes locking onto hers.
Victor's indifference and Jack's opportunity. Victor's dismissive response to Audra's ultimatum creates a ripple effect. Feeling undervalued, Audra reaches out to Jack Abbott. "Your offer? Is it still on the table?" Audra asks during a discreet meeting at the Genoa City Athletic Club. Jack smiles warmly. "For talent like yours? Always. Newman Enterprises' loss could be Jabbett's gain. I'm ready to make a move, but I want assurances that my contributions will be recognized. At Jabbett, we value every team member. You'll have the platform to shine," Jack assures her. This potential acquisition could tip the scales in the ongoing rivalry between Newman Enterprises and Jabbett Cosmetics. Daniel's desperation with Daisy's return and Lucy's curiosity piqued. Daniel feels the walls closing in. He confides in his sister, Summer Newman. "I can't let Daisy manipulate Lucy," Daniel insists. Summer places a hand on his shoulder. "We need to find a way to protect her." How? Legally, Daisy has rights, and with Heather gone, Summer's eyes flash with determination. "Then we find a way to expose Daisy for who she really is." Daniel sighs. "I just want Lucy to be safe. We'll get through this, together." The tension mounts. As Chance continues his covert investigation into Sharon, he gathers pieces of evidence that increasingly point toward her involvement in the murder. Simultaneously, Sharon's mental state deteriorates. She begins hearing whispers, seeing shadows, manifestations of her guilt and fear. One evening, Sharon visits Nick Newman, her ex-husband. "I feel like I'm losing my mind," she admits. Nick looks at her with concern. "What's going on, Sharon?" "Nothing feels real anymore. I think someone's watching me." "Maybe you should talk to someone, a professional." Sharon recoils. "You think I'm crazy?" "Of course not. I just want to help." Feeling betrayed, Sharon leaves abruptly, further isolating herself. Daisy's true intentions. Behind Daisy's maternal facade lies a calculated plan. Meeting with an unknown associate, she reveals her motives. "Once I have Lucy on my side, Daniel will have no choice but to cooperate." Daisy smirks. "And if he doesn't?" the associate asks. "Then I'll make sure he regrets it. I didn't come back to Genoa City to be ignored." Her words suggest a deeper scheme, one that could have severe repercussions for the Romolotti family. The residents of Genoa City are no strangers to drama, but the convergence of these events sets the stage for a seismic shift. Alliances will be tested, trusts broken, and lives forever changed. Are you excited about Daisy's return? Her presence promises to reignite old feuds and introduce new conflicts. With the possibility of Sheila Carter's involvement, the stakes have never been higher. Fans eagerly await the unfolding chaos, knowing that in Genoa City, the past is never truly buried and the future is always uncertain.